and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are connecting to the sign of Taurus for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Taurus placement in your chart. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Taurus. What do you guys have going on during this time? What's going on with Taurus? Ooh, half the deck, okay. You're feeling a lot of things. You're ready for some movement, that's for sure. We've been getting a lot of inspired energy from a lot of the groups, so let's see what you guys get. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we have flourish, pure intention, and light. You know what just came into my mind? It's this saying, you gotta nourish to flourish. Light, pure intention, and flourish. So I think you guys are gonna have to kind of nourish your goals a bit, get them some water, feed into them. We'll see. So we have pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So Taurus, maybe it's a time to reanalyze your goals. Maybe the things that you've been trying to manifest aren't for the greatest good for for everyone involved. With that pure intention energy though, this is about making sure the things that you're manifesting are coming from a pure space in your heart, not to get revenge, not manifesting a, new job just to show the old job what you're worth, but, from pure intentions and knowing that you deserve it. That way you can be in alignment with it because you're, manifesting from a place, not a place of lack or wanting revenge or, wanting to show someone something, but because you know that it's what you deserve and what you're, gonna get, period. Light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Yeah, babe. I love this energy for you guys. This is letting me know you are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but honestly, tapping into your energy, Taurus, it feels very good. I feel like you guys are already flourishing, or you're doing better than the people around you. I feel like you guys have come to an understanding about how the world works and what it is that you want, and you've already kind of created the change that you've been wanting to see in your life. And then we have flourish. At the bottom of this one, it says the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and to shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Absolutely. Definitely time to make sure the things that you're doing are in alignment with what you want. But I feel like you've already learned from experience, and I feel like you guys are just ready. Taurus, I feel like you're ready to show the universe what you've learned, and it's like, okay, I get it now. Like, let me prove it. I feel like you guys are, ready to prove it. Like, you're not afraid to take a stand. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, but let's keep going. Very brave energy. I feel like you guys are ready. That's just this energy I'm getting. Like, you guys are so hungry. Yep. Strength, chariot in reverse, though. What's that about? What's that about? It's like you guys have the strength and the courage. It's so funny because we have the lion literally on there as well. So it's like you guys have the strength to do what it is that you need to do, but for whatever reason, we're either at a pause or a standstill a little bit. So let's see what that's about. Let's break down that energy so we can break away from it. Too many. All right, I'll take those. So we got the Ten of Swords twice, which is actually, one of them is not even supposed to be in here necessarily, but I'll take them both. Same energy. Okay, so first we have the Chariot in reverse and the Strength card. And then we have, so that is so interesting. I think that's actually why it came out like that, because, so the Modern Witch Tarot deck comes with the 10 of Swords. One of them is actually the 10 of Swords, and one of them says everything is fine. I like to keep the everything is fine in here because I just love that. But it's so interesting because one of them came out in reverse and one of them came out normal. And the everything fine came out in reverse. So it's almost like a energy of you guys pretending that you're not affected by the things that, you know, have happened in the past, Taurus. And I think that's what's keeping you where you are, because you're not addressing the actual hurt and pain. To be completely honest, I feel like you guys genuinely have learned the lessons that whatever this, you know, is causing this pain. I feel like you've learned those lessons that you were supposed to learn from them. I don't think that's the problem at all. I don't feel like you guys need to go through these karmic cycles anymore. You get it. But the emotion associated with what happened or what you've been through is being neglected, and it may come across as, you know, cold. You guys do tend to be more neutral, being that you are an earth sign, but I mean, have you seen an earthquake? People think earth signs are so chill and grounded. Like, I'm sorry, you've never seen a earthquake shake the table? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me calm down. But you get it? Honestly, I do feel like you guys, I feel like you're not addressing some lower vibrational feelings that you have. I do feel like you've learned the lesson, but I think a part of moving forward is addressing that hurt, addressing that pain, working through it. All right, let's keep going. So the 5 of Swords in reverse, yeah, which is so cool. 5 of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you guys have been backstabbed by, you know, friends or family, or you've been done wrong, mistreated, not given what you deserve. I feel like in terms of matters of the heart and love, you've been disappointed, you've been sad about it, but we have both of these in reverse. You have learned these lessons, Taurus. You've already learned these lessons. I do not feel like you're holding on to the past. I feel like you're holding on to the emotion. I feel like you may have even forgiven the people associated with the emotion, but it's just like I feel like you've done everything except, you know, work through the actual feelings of it all, allowing yourself to just take a moment to cry, to feel the things that you need to feel, to break down a bit so that you can rebuild. That's the beauty of the Tower card, even in the tarot deck. Like, sure, things come crashing down and that sucks. However, after that, you get to rebuild your dream tower. You know, you get to rebuild your dream home on that, you know, on that rebel. So honestly, I feel like you guys are strong. I don't feel like you're in a, you know, woe is me position. I feel like you guys really are ready to pick yourself up by the bootstraps and move the heck on from whatever this is for you. But it's kind of like, okay, I know you're ready for the future, but you're not addressing the past. And it's not that you're not addressing the lessons or a certain person. It's just you haven't truly allowed yourself to just feel those emotions. And for me, I kind of struggle with that concept, to be honest. Like, it just depends. Sometimes you do have to address the emotions. Sometimes you don't want to sit and wallow in that because you don't want that to be your vibration. But Taurus, the universe is kind of like, all right, let's just take a beat. Let's take a moment to cry about it, let it out, you know, smash some plates at a, you know, I know they have like different activities and stuff you can do like that. Like, let's just get this energy out so that we can move on from it. Because again, it's not even like a person, really. If you really get to the root of the issue, Taurus, I'm not feeling like it's a person you're attached to even. I feel like for most of you guys, it's just that emotion that you haven't allowed yourself to feel. It's a little bit of a numb energy. That's what I'm saying. Like, Taurus is just ready to go, 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 go. You're ready for the next part. All these cards are flying out, you know. But it's just like, okay, we can't just, you know, run towards only the future. We have calling in your soulmate, engagement. Let's see if we can get, okay. I was just going to say, let's see if we can get one more. And worth, waiting for, oh, we did have 3. I didn't even see that card under there. Okay, cool. So getting to know each other, calling in your soulmate, and engagement. and worth waiting for. So some of you guys are just really impatient. This is literally just a message of divine timing is at work in your love life. I see that you guys have worked through all this stuff. Congrats, congrats, claps all around, Taurus. This is not, you know, for the faint of hearted. This is not light work that you've been doing. This can be very hard, the stuff that you've been through and the stuff that you've had to work through. Jesus, like seriously, the 10 of Swords is not an easy energy. It's even worse than just like cup energy, matters of the heart, because the 10 of Swords can be like a blow to your intuition. Maybe you didn't feel creative. You felt like you couldn't do anything. You felt matters of the heart as well. You didn't feel grounded. You felt like everything was up in the air. Like this is kind of like coming at all chakras. But you got through it. Congrats. But divine timing is at work in your life. So you've done everything that I feel like you've needed to do, just besides the emotion work, you know, but what you're waiting for romantically is worth waiting for. And maybe your person is tying up some loose ends. You may be ahead of them. You don't want to meet them before they've worked through that stuff, because they may end up leaving you after you help them through that dark night, you know. You want it to stick, so just be patient, because I see someone coming through that you've created, essentially calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together, is what it says at the bottom of this card. And I feel like you guys have been trying to manifest someone who's actually good for you. Be careful not to just manifest the exact opposite though of what you've dealt with. Still make sure you're manifesting from a balanced place, because you don't just want to say, okay, the last person I you know, was with didn't care at all, so I want to manifest someone who's absolutely obsessed with me, because no, that's just as bad. You know, obsession could lead people to do some crazy stuff too. Make sure you're you know, you're manifesting with pure intention, but you're literally visualizing, affirming, manifesting your new boo, so they're going to be, you know, pretty much exactly what you want. Just make sure you're a little patient for it. And then we have engagement. I see you guys getting to know each other, and honestly I feel like this can lead to a literal engagement. Typically when I get this card, I don't always jump to actual and like engaged to be married type energy, but for you guys, for some of you, it's going to be possible due to all of this karmic stuff you've just worked through. That's where you are in your journey, to actually be connected with the person you're going to be engaged and then, you know, married to. But I'm not going to gas the situation. We'll allow it to develop. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, is what it says at the bottom of that card. So regardless, someone is giving you more than you've been given, or a more balanced energy at least. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's what I was saying. Like, I feel you guys getting closer to someone who's actually worth your time. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to pull from Alice Love Exists Visions. You can find her here on YouTube. This is her romance oracle deck that she created, which is just so cool. Oh, the last card we have, just read that. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want YouTube to come for me. I messed up. I messed up is essentially what it says. I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I think you are very talented. You know, people are looking at you like, first of all, you're a magnet right now. For those of you who are wanting, you know, to welcome new love into your life, you are a magnet for greatness. You really are. I think you're very talented. This is also a message from the universe. This is the perfect time to really flourish, nourish your goals. Like I was saying before, that's funny because the first thing I thought was you got to nourish to flourish. And, you know, nourishing those goals, you're very talented. You have a talent or a gift, Taurus, and it's about time that you invest some time and energy into it. The person that you were dealing with before, at the bottom of this card, it says, I'm feeling overwhelmed, or this could be your energy, overwhelmed with this process. It is okay to take a break. There is no shame in taking a break. You know, a lot of people just work. They work tirelessly towards their goals, but there is like something that happens where you end up hitting a wall. So you have to take breaks periodically and have fun. Like if you're studying, you gotta go to the club on the weekend, okay? After exams, go to the club, go to the bar, you know, because you gotta release all of that. And then I messed up. Someone is realizing that. Don't be surprised, Taurus, if someone from the past wants to try again. I do feel, I will say, I feel like some of you may feel like you've put in a lot of time and energy into said person, so you don't want to, you know, give up on that or release that just because it's taken up so much of your time. However, you know, from my perspective, I feel like you guys have gotten through all of these lessons and stuff, and you've gotten through, you know, this heartbreak and things like that. I would just probably charge this one to the game. I would attribute this person to being a soulmate, and I would probably, you know, go about my business, go on my way. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. We got the full moon in Capricorn, the full moon, and then the full moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, I will say tensions are very high for you guys right now. You may feel a bit anxious because all this full moon energy is letting me know there's a lot of emotions. Do your best to stay grounded, Taurus. But we have the full moon in Capricorn. I love this energy. The end of a tough cycle approaches is what it says at the bottom of that one. That's just like such an uplifting message for you guys, because like I was saying before, this is nothing to sneeze at. You guys have been through some stuff, and don't compare you know, what you've been through to anyone else. If you've been through some stuff and it's hurt you emotionally, that can be just as damaging as, you know, something traumatic that anyone else has been through, because it may make you feel the same. So don't minimize, you know, the things that you've been through. Like, yeah, I've, you know, been through some stuff like teenage angst, but, you know, whatever, people have been through worse. Like, don't, you know, acknowledge how you've been feeling. That's what we've been talking about this whole time, that emotion. Full moon in Sagittarius. At the bottom of this one, it says, look at the bigger picture. I don't feel like you guys are having an issue with that, Taurus, because seriously, like, this is huge. What you guys have been through is freaking huge. I don't think you're having a tough time looking at the bigger picture. I think you see the bigger picture and you know what you want at this point. Full moon, surrender to the divine is what it says at the bottom of this card. That's really all that's being, you know, called of you guys to do at this time, besides, you know, flourishing and nourishing your goals, like your life goals and career goals, money goals. Besides that, surrendering to the divine, you know, recognizing when you're getting a sign from the universe, interpreting that sign. You may want to get a dream journal if you're a dreamer, but definitely, you know, surrender at this point, because really it's just looking like you just have to do that one last thing. Just cry it out. Just cry it out, or just acknowledge how things made you feel, so that when you know, walk into your next relationship, you're not cold, callous, and, you know, it's like a battle nowadays. Who can be the most heartless? That's the thing I hate about dating nowadays. That it's like for me, example, I'm a Cancer, bro. Like, I'm going to cry. I told someone the other day, I was talking to my aunt, she's a Gemini. I was telling her the other day that I cry about twice a week on average, and she hasn't cried in literal years. Some of us cry more than others, okay? Taurus, it looks like you guys may have been holding in some emotion. Let it out. Maybe not twice a week. I could agree that's a bit excessive, but... And then we get the twins. That's so funny as I'm talking about Gemini. Okay, so we have the Miriam, Horus, and Green Tara. The Miriam with Sacred Vision. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a vision, a plan, and all you're being called to do is just go for it, get in alignment with it, accept it, choose to forgive in order to heal, see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries is what it says at the bottom of that card. So yeah, you got to heal. You know, in order to heal, you have to acknowledge the wound, you know, that's all. Horus was next, I think. Horus with Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So Taurus, even if you can't see it happening, there are definitely things moving and shaking in the background for you. And I really feel like this is all about to happen pretty quickly here. You're definitely entering a cosmic gateway though. And then we have Green Tara with Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. Absolutely. You're protected. You know, cut the cords. I feel like you already have. That's what I was saying before. And move beyond limitations. Trust the process. You're going places, Taurus. That's just on period. DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.